Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Houston Texans and the... The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to get ready for the offseason.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
Well, That's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy, and if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. When he gets up and running and he really finds his groove in this league, this scary offense just got a little bit scarier.
2nd and a yard. Throwing now, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown, you're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. And John's a punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his man Brown. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Man in motion is Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Mahomes. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. At the 16-yard line. They put Kelce in motion. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Man in motion is Brown. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
A dive, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Stroud gives it to Pierce. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Stroud going to set up to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans get their 1st points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 14 yards on the pickup there. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 3rd and 6. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Matt Araiza now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Stroud. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. 3rd and 9. To throw is Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was the Bills who pick up the victory at home. Josh Allen, another strong performance, as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes, as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
This one complete to Jordan. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A second down throw for Stroud. A throw on the move is caught.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet. extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Stroud. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. The Texans set to punt this one away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Hopkins sent in motion. That's going to be picked off by the rookie from Georgia, Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down for Houston. 1st down, Houston. A run here with Pierce. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To the left side, caught by Schultz.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Texans.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Hopkins sent in motion. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's complete. He got it to Hopkins.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Man in motion is Brown. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
4th down.
Now Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Here's Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They come up for 2nd and 2. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The Chiefs offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and 8. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down 2 and 8.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.